kid was just released from the hospital. Somehow he survived. He's already at home and recovering. So I don't know how the 2 shots hit him, but he's at home and recovering after like less than a week. But yeah, so yeah, it was probably racism, because it was like an 85-year-old white guy. Where was that? I'm pretty sure Jackal's just linked the story. It was like, y'all know I don't follow real world events much, but this thing was all over Twitter the last few days. Because a lot of people were trying to get eyes on it to get some accountability going on. So when you said like, oh, probably rang the wrong doorbell, I was like, oh, that one hits a little close to home right now.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees. Speaking of which, I also backtraced that breach in our own firewall. The one Sarif opened but forgot to tell us about.
The one he was using right before he hired me. Right.
Looks like our boss was being chatty with a private detective named Brent Radford. He lives on Earl's Court. In case you want to get chatty with him, too.
Tool.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking good? Damn butcher.
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funding anytime soon.
Looks like the only thing escalating are those damn riots. This whole city's going to shit.
Only thing escalating is... Oh, gosh! I'm getting zapped again. You played the Mass Effect series. I played the first Mass Effect.
You don't have to get uppity just because I don't agree with you on this.
I'm not getting up.
Not your cup of tea? It was alright. You know, of course, the design of it was very much like a sci-fi version of the Dragon Age gameplay. However, like, I finished the first one, and I was like, it was alright. I mean, you know, maybe I'll play the next ones. And right then, they had announced the Legendary Edition. And so I was like, maybe when Legendary Edition comes out, I'll play that on stream. And then people started streaming it, and we're getting hit with DMCA hits left and right. Like, the music in it, none of it was, like, copyright safe. So as a streamer, I was like, well, muck that. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Maybe in the future. And that's kind of it right now. Oh, that's not working. Did you punch a reporter? I don't think I punched a reporter.
Shouldn't be here, sir. Shouldn't be here, sir. Huh? What
Stop him! Over here! I heard that.
Ah! Someone help, this man's got a gun! Ah, let go of this! Ah! I couldn't stop looting. The gas will hurt me too, so I'm waiting a minute.
Get out here! Don't pick me!
Wow. There's a lot of unconscious people here.
That.
What happened to y'all?
Come out.
Ah! I'm trying to be non-lethal, but you're pushing me. Oh, what's the range on this gun? Not that long. this thing like 5 feet or less? It's just a stun gun. Yeah, but this is the future. I thought it would shoot like a taser type thing, you know? The little electric wire that the police use. Like, see, we got that guy from a few feet away. Where am I supposed to be right now? Hold on. Stop this. Stop that. Get a tranquilizer gun? Maybe I need to. I don't think I've tried that yet in this game. Whew. Let's see, does this go to the right place? Hello, sir. It is I, Mr. Legal Man, doing Mr. Legal things, passing on through. Tut tut, cheerio. Too many tranks will kill. Oh, too much water will kill. Drowning, hello. Have I gone in a big circle? There's the elevator, guys. I've gone in a huge circle. Dang it.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
We're changing it back to what it used to be. Before these people started poisoning their bodies.
I just can't subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. Am I right? It's like he thinks human development.
When Hugh Darrow discovered the secret of augmentation.
Stop! Why? I'm a good boy!
Where are you?
Did you just shoot me?
He's trying to kill me!
He had a gun! Who is I don't know who's shooting me right now. I think this is where I die, friends. Yep. So, I got past all these guys once, and then I somehow took a hallway that circled around and put me back at the beginning. That was the problem. Is I was like, fight so nice, we'll fight him twice. And that was not what we wanted.
He's trying to kill me! Shit.
Oh, that wasn't a stun gun. I'm sorry. I was trying to stun you. Are you stunned? So apparently the stun gun ran out of ammo, and he auto-swapped to the revolver, and I didn't realize. And suddenly we went lethal. I was not meaning to do that. Dude, imagine you're standing here, you're just peeing, and you're just staring at a giant eyeball the whole time. Just feeling judged. It's just a longer stun. Where does this go?
Could be over there.
Stop him! It's too late to hide.
Mr. Taggart, I need a favor. Who are you? I'm the guy that just killed 80% of your security detail.
Had it.
D.
Non-lethal, I see. I ran out of non-lethal, and they kept attacking. I was forced to do this.
Fuck, are you like this at all? Show yourself!
I tried to be non-lethal, but they kept being lethal. They turned the difficulty up. They made me go to phase 2. They couldn't handle my phase 2. They wiped. Mike, did you hear about Twitch patch notes? No.
And members of the US tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Taggart's computer.
Access grant.
Lay low. Sir, forgive me, but I'll
Sir,
not be able to attend your speech
Sandoval's
this
in
evening.
Detroit. Hold up in some apartment building on Grand River Road. I'm heading there now.
All right. But Adam, you think Taggart's involved?
There's no hard evidence yet to prove it.
Too bad. But you know there could be. If you upload that data recording you got in Montreal onto his computer,
You're asking me to frame him?
we could lose everything, Adam, given the mood out there. We may have to get our hands dirty to fix it. Well, you got a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
All right. It was just a thought. Seraph out.
The freaking rich guy was just a thought. Jeez. It's just framing another man. It's just a thought. Forgive me, I will not be able to attend your speech this evening. I'm having something of a family emergency. Several of my brother's kids are getting out of control, and I'm sure you can appreciate why I need to be available to them. If you need to reach me, I've retired to the apartment I usually use not far from the Chiron building on Grand River Road. All of this is unfortunate, but I take into consolation in the fact that these sacrifices allow us to better do God's work. Mr. Taggart, your book changed my life. I don't know if you read all your emails or if you have people doing this sort of thing for you, but regardless, I hope this message reaches you. Your book, No Better, The Myth of Human Augmentation, changed my life. I owe you so much, it is hard for me to express. I've never been a really attractive woman. I'm a bit on the chubby side, and my traits are not those favored by the canons of the times. The canons of the times. I always resented my appearance and the way I felt when people looked at me. For years, I obsessed about surgery and augmentations. I never had the money or the courage, but I always dreamt of having the perfect eyes, the perfect face, the perfect arms, and so on and so forth. I was disgusted with myself, with this ugly shell I was stuck in. But when I read your book, and about all this augmentation nonsense not really being about the bettering of oneself, but rather about indulging in one's self-rejection and self-disgust, it really struck a chord. All I wanted to do was poison my body, deform it and pollute it with foreign elements. Elements that are not human, elements that are not me. I am better now. I've joined a group of people with low self-esteem, and I've gotten better. I'm one of your most avid supporters, and I think you are a living legend, someone who will be remembered for hundreds of years to come. Thank you so much, Nancy. I'm glad she's doing better. R.E. Go back to Utah! Whatever, effing religious nut. You wrote, I'm sorry that you feel this way, Mr. Strice. Truly I am, and although I suspect I am merely wasting my breath, I would like to try and better expose to you my point of view. Hold on, is the whole email chain here? This is the East Coast, Taggart. We're liberals here, and we actually enjoy freedom. Go back to Utah with your 12 wives. And your non-evolutionist theories. You effing Zelot, your book is shit. Alright, so, as someone who used to live in Utah, this is extra hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry you feel that way, Dr. Strice. Truly I am, and although I suspect I'm merely wasting my breath, I would like to try and better expose to you my point of view. I do believe in God, as you so rightly point out, and the value of sanctity of the human body. And although this may be a direct result of my Mormon upbringing, it is not the reason I advocate an end to human enhancement technologies. The basis for my belief, for my thesis, and indeed the reason I found the Humanity Front in the first place, is because of what I personally witnessed in the months following my wife's deaths, and then for years afterwards during my practice as a professional psychologist. Might I suggest that you reread my book and then maybe you'll revise your assertions? I would have suggested that you simply read the book in the first place, but I doubt you actually have, but that would have been rather insulting, wouldn't it? Regardless, I admire your dedication to pursuing whatever you believe in and pushing this discussion forward with those who see things differently. Sincerely yours, Taggart. Whatever, you effing religious nut. This conversation was automatically saved in your inbox. Again, I'm telling you we should wait until the vote. I understand the value of prudence to a point. This is a mistake. We have to act now. We have to secure this as soon as possible. Why? What happens if we get caught? We won't. There's confident and there's presumptuous. I'm telling you it's out of your hands. And I'm telling you the population will listen. They're ready. This is a mistake. Seeing if there was a vent behind there. United... Someone turn that alarm off, please. Jesus Christ. Working here. United Nations General Resolution. General Resolution 8545 resolves to determine the most coherent policy direction for governments and corporate entities in the matter of human augmentation technologies. The so-called biopolitic vote is a referendum centering on key questions of regulation, distribution, control, and ethical outcome. Given that the ongoing evolution of HET systems shows all signs of becoming truly global in reach, given that HET systems radically alter the nature of human beings, thus affect the quality of life, social standing, survivability, societal impact, given that this technology can be seen to have a destabilizing effect on all levels of the social order, the following statement is proposed. 8545 puts forward the proposition that all future HET research and development, manufacture, and distribution be monitored and regulated by a UN agency or other senior corporate entity, so chosen and empowered by the United Nations Advisory Board. Yeah, and who gets to be the entity? Let's see.
Access grant.
Camera failure. Muck, you see how WoW is losing so many employees? They're creating crisis maps of what they can or can't ship. No, I have not seen that. Muck, say Zealot again? Well, it's... Okay, it's Zealot, depending on who you ask, and it's Zealot, depending on who you ask. Oh my gosh, who knocked all these guys out? Jesus. It's okay, I've disarmed the man with the gun. It's fine. La da 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 da. Close that door behind me. Excuse me, officer. I have no problem with you. I just want to make sure that you don't have a problem with me. Now I know we don't have a problem. He didn't even attack you, and now he never will. That's what I thought.
I know everyone's involved. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
This guy's asking a civilian, which is me, to go disarm a bomb.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives.
Oh, it's Jacob
What more do you
Arrow.
need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now.
Nikki, you're a mess. Calm the fuck down and think.
You're right. You're right. It's just, oh, this is big. I mean, I've never been on the heels of something like this before. People could die. We could die.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, okay. But it could be anywhere. He wouldn't risk going to the precinct. Too many people would recognize him. That leaves the transit station, the sewers, and the alleys around the precinct. Look, I need to stay here and report any leads to my CO. Can you check those locations for Jacob or his bomb?
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Oh man, we have to make him. We have to alive him into custody. That's way more difficult. All right, where's the stairs? Okay, well, we are going to, let's see, where are we right now? So there's the station. Okay, so we are going to save it here, my friends, and this is where we will pick up next time.